Modern games look better than ever, but somehow they are getting harder to just enjoy. Not because they are difficult, but because they're over designed. Too many systems, too many mechanics, too many things competing for your attention, and somewhere along the way, fun stopped being the priority. A lot of modern games feel like they're afraid of simplicity. You don't just boot up and play anymore. First, there's a launcher, then a hub, then five different currencies, skill trees, daily challenges, seasonal rewards, loadouts, perks, crafting, upgrades, and whatnot. Before you even start playing, you're already managing systems, and that's the problem. Games are starting to feel like dashboards instead of playgrounds. Over design kills momentum. Instead of learning through play, you're reading menus. Instead of reacting instinctively, you are worrying if you're using the correct build. It creates friction, especially if you don't have hours every day to invest. And for players like me who just want to jump in, play, and relax, that friction adds up really fast. This is where lighter, simpler games shine. Take Bloodstrike for example, a game that I mentioned in the last video as well. You just drop in, grab a weapon, fight, and turn. There are loadouts, but the number of attachments per weapon are not crazy. It's not very difficult to figure out what you want out of your loadouts and stuff. No constant updates eating your time. Or games like Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Road Redemption, the OG, NFS Most Wanted, Streets of Rage. All these games are pure chaos, tight mechanics, and they just work. You don't need a guide. You feel these games basically and you react. You learn by playing them. And most of this is not accidental. Modern games are built to increase engagement metrics, stretch playtime, push progression systems, support live service models. But fun doesn't come from complexity alone, it comes from clarity. I'm not saying big games are bad, not at all. We all love them. I'm just saying more isn't always better. Sometimes the best games are the ones that get out of your way and just let you play. And honestly, that's exactly why simpler games are winning me over again. The only example that I'd like to drop here of this unnecessary complexity disturbing the fun factor of a game is Back for Blood compared to Left 4 Dead. And you know what I'm talking about if you know the games. Somehow, if you don't, then you just need to know this, that a lot of unnecessary complex stuff and systems were added to a zombie shooter which was inspired by the Left 4 Dead games, and it ended up costing it pretty heavily. There were other reasons as well, but yeah, the complex systems, I personally felt that they really ended up hurting the game. Simply put, not everything needs to be complicated, and let's not do that with this video too. This is Gamer Diaries, and this was episode number 2 of my weekly gaming thoughts. Do share yours down in the comment section, and if you found the video interesting, check out the first episode from the end screen. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Peace out.